You're listening to an Airwave Media Podcast.
Welcome to Who Arted, where we explore visual arts in an audio medium. I'm your host, Kyle Wood, and this week I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. Every day I'm going to be playing a fan favorite episode in the run-up to my 3rd anniversary show on the 31st. I want to say a big thank you to everyone who's been listening and everyone who took the time to vote for their favorites. Also, I really appreciate everyone who's helped the show grow over the years. Whether you told others about the show, left a rating or review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you listen, all of that support has had a huge impact. I've seen the show grow a lot over these last 3 years, and really, it's been incredibly validating for me personally, so thank you. Now, I thought about different ways of doing this, like one episode from each season, starting with an episode of season 1 today through season 5 on Friday. But since Diwali is happening right now, and last year my episode on Rangoli was one of the fan picks, it felt like a better choice to put out 5 fan favorite episodes in no particular order. Since today is the middle of the Diwali Festival of Lights, I thought it would be perfect to kick off this week with my episode on Rangoli.
I feel like Who Art Ed.
Try to slice it.
Who arted? Mr. Wood Art Ed me.
Yeah. Either way, it's ambiguous. It works on so many levels.
I know.
That's off to a great start.
It is Diwali, the major festival of light, celebrating the triumph of good over evil, knowledge over ignorance, light over the dark. It's one of the most popular celebrations for Hindus, Jains, Sikhs, and Buddhists, and during the festival, one common decoration one might come across is Rangoli. Rangoli is more than just a pretty design. It's a tradition believed to be a harbinger of luck. The tradition of creating Rangoli on floors is passed down through the generations largely unchanged, but there are variations of the practice in different areas. Rangoli designs began in India, Nepal, and Bangladesh. The distribution of colors has spiritual connotations, often utilizing radial symmetry and a yin-yang type of even balance that's not only visually satisfying, but also considered to be a symbol of luck, growth, and prosperity. Rangoli are traditionally placed at the main entrance or in a courtyard as a way of extending sort of a warm welcome for the goddess Lakshmi. The word Rangoli comes from a Sanskrit word, Rangavali, for creative expression of art by means of color. Those colors traditionally are created using colored rice, sands, flowers, even paints. Today, some people incorporate other materials for embellishments, such as glitter or even stickers. It's a design that's handmade and open to a lot of creative embellishments. Along with variations on the designs, there are also many names for the designs that people in the West often refer to simply under the umbrella term Rangoli. India has many regions and many languages, so the tradition may look a little different and goes by different names such as Kolam, Mandana, Chakparana, Alpana, and Jyoti. Sincere apologies for any mispronunciations, but I am trying. Longtime listeners, I'm sure, are well aware pronunciation is not my strong suit for any culture, and I am well aware of the irony of hosting a podcast when talking is not really your greatest skill. Each of these are a little different, springing from different regions, but generally, they're all used to mark celebrations and bring good luck. During Diwali, Rangoli designs are often decorated with lit diyas, making them even more stunning as they bring light and color in such beautiful balance. To look upon them is a meditative experience. This concludes this week's episode of Who Arted. If you found this tolerable, please like and subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you're listening. You can find images of the work being discussed this week and every week in the show notes, on Twitter at WoodArtEd, and on the website whoartedpodcast.com. Podcast done.